You don't have to be deep in the mountains to find wild moments sometimes. They're hiding just beyond the parking lot. In this episode, Dogg takes us shed hunting through open fields tucked behind neighborhoods and businesses, where deer slip through the fence lines and antlers drop in plain sight. It's a blend of wild instinct and suburban surprise, and Dogg's nose is dialed in. From grassy lots behind hardware stores to creek beds near cul-de-sacs, we follow Dogg as he proves that nature doesn't need a zip code to thrive. And as always, the journey is raw, real, unpredictable, because you can't script nature and you can't script Dogg. Good morning, everybody. We are in town. We are doing urban shed hunting this morning. I seen a video a couple of years ago when Dogg and I was first starting out, and I can't remember the channel name, but the guy was doing some urban shed hunting. Dogg and I have never tried it. You can see the movie theater is right there, and Fort Sill Base and the Wichita Mountains are just on the other side of those power lines right there. Let's do a little shed hunting in town and see what we come up with. This is definitely a new one for us. We've never tried this, and I thought we'd do something different. You never know, we might find something. There is another area that we're going to go to in a little while. I figured we'd do this one first to it's noisier here, there's more traffic here, but on the other side of town there's a property that's in between some industrial buildings. I figured we'd give that a shot also. Looks like it might be a water holding area for heavy rains, drainage pond maybe. We got trees back here behind us. We got trees over to the right of us. Trees back here also. We know there's deer here in town because Lynn hit one with the car a few years back. So we know there's deer. Anyway, he went down that road right there. I know there's houses back off over there. Where you at? Dog. All right, our first urban shed. All right, good dog. Good dog. Good dog. Well, that would be number 70. That's number 70, guys. Our very first urban shed, and he found it off down here someplace. I know there's a fence line and a house right back there. That's pretty sweet. I don't know where he was at when he found it. Hey, let's go this way. Oh, that's a school. That's a school back off over there. Come on, let's go this way. Is this the way you went? Must be. He's acting like it's where he went. I need to put this on the backpack. So, that's number 70. That means 69 whitetail sheds, 1 elk shed, and 5 deadheads. We've been sitting at 69 forever. Our very first urban shed hunting shed. I think this road's here for them to so they can mow on this side over here. Oh, so this is where you were at? See, there's houses right there. There's a school right there. Wow. He's headed that way. Yeah, that road's cut so they can get back here and mow. Probably to keep from tall grass from being too close to the school. Okay, got that one on my backpack. Now we're going to head back out to where that bridge is. When we pulled into this big lot, And it's pretty good size. It's probably 80, 120 acres. There was some trees where the truck was at that I want to check out too, but I thought we'd look back in here first. Our very first urban shed. Doesn't mean we're going to find more. Group of trees just over this rise. There's some more trees back off over here. I don't think we'll find anything in the field because it has been mowed. And I think if there was anything out here, whoever mows it would probably find it. There's the movie theater. Into the right side of the movie theater, you can see part of the Wichita Mountains. Getting closer to our first camping trip with Dogg's bunkhouse. We have changed our plans. We're not going to Colorado. We're going to New Mexico. Lenny wanted to be a little closer to home in case we had any problems. And yeah, I know there's places to camp in Oklahoma, but it's still too hot to go camping in Oklahoma. I mean, I do realize we have the AC, but we won't spend, the bulk of our time inside the bunkhouse, hiking, shed hunting, fishing, sitting outside, enjoying the nature. You can't do that when it's 90 something degrees and the heat index of 100 and something degrees. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go in the trees. Going in the trees. Yeah, there's some animal drop here right there. The road noise might get a little loud because we are working back towards the truck. Wow, little branches everywhere. He's chewing on grass. There's cactuses everywhere in through here. So I'll give him a pause. I'll look over when we get back to the truck. He handles the cactus a lot better than he does the stickers. Oh, look at the cactuses everywhere. Dog, right. Do this way, go around that whole patch of cactus right there. Like I said, there's a lot of cactus in through here. I'm not seeing any other signs of deer. Just chewing on the cactuses and the berries. That's about it. When we get back to the truck, we are going to load up and go to the other spot.
A few moments later.
Well, we started heading off down there, and the grass was 6 foot. This is our next spot. We got school over there, the Uniroyal Goodyear plants over there, trucks there, the semis over there, the shop there, apartments, and I think that might be a church or something right there. But we are in our next spot. Dogs up in front of me because, as per usual, I started videoing and didn't make sure my mic was turned on. So, you know, nothing new, nothing different. Well, this is our second spot. I was going to work those trees back there, but like I said, the sunflowers and the other grass, I call it Johnson grass, was 5-6 foot tall back off in that direction. I don't know how good we're going to be able to do shed hunting with this tall grass, but we'll get around the corner up here and see there's a dog right there. He's over here, and somebody's using this area as a trash dump, which is what they do, you know, on private land, and nobody's watching it. They bring junk out here and dispose of it. Dog was down here checking it out while I was just remembering that I couldn't remember to keep my mic turned on. Wow. Trash everywhere. Yeah, I need to get him out of this stuff. He's way up there in front of me now. He's just going through it like it's no big deal. Check out the sunflowers though. Sunflowers are looking pretty. It's that time of year. Apparently he's just going to keep going for it, so I guess I need to man up and be the man my dog thinks I am. And keep going forward. If he can go forward, I can go forward. This is just a big old dump. I haven't seen any deer signs. For DoggsLife and urban shed hunting, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say we found a shed today. And that was pretty cool. And I'm still freaked out by the drone. I did get some cool drone footage at the other place. I guess it's cool. I haven't looked at it yet. Come on. I might put it up here and fly around for a little bit, but once again, I'll need to put Dog in the truck because it still freaks him out. So until next time, guys, for DoggsLife, it's Dog right there. Be safe.